Okay, so let's take a look at how you can create interview schedule tracker in Airtable. So we start from scratch, and here you can see we have existing template that we'll have to clear. Now one more thing is we will be getting rid of these existing fields, and from there we will start. Now there will always be one primary field. You can set it for some auto number if you want, right? So let's say if you choose to edit this field, choose auto number and can add number here. Simply save this and it will auto add numbers. Now the next thing would be to add our date, right? So let's say first field that says date or schedule date, right? Then we can add the friendly date, or we can add as per our local. Using friendly would good, right? So another thing is we need a name of the person, right? So let's say on 20th of some date and then name, and we create that. And in another thing we will add phone number. So that person has a date, its name, its phone number. We will create the field, right? And then finally we will use email, right? So these are some of the things that we can do. So we have like those options created, right? Now the case is we will have to rename the base and add interview scheduler, right? Once we do that, we can change the view to form now because we want the user to add these details, right? So we will create a form, set it to personal and interview schedule tracker, right? Then create new view. So you can type in schedule your interview here, right? Now we have date, name, phone, email, right? So we can now open new form here in new tab. So the option to view that is here. You can also use the share link if you wish to share it with other people, right? So let's select the date 29, name, let's see Jonah, right? So phone number we can choose, right? And then see some email address, right? So we got our first entry. Okay, now to view that entry I will have to go back to the different view in a grid view, right? Here as you can see it didn't allow us to add first three because we added auto numbering and it applies directly to fourth entry as three were already available, so you can manually fill some of them, right? So what we have here is we have date, name, phone and email, right? We can also add multi options here based on what type of discussion we had, duration we had, and we can check its view, right? So that's one of the ways you can create your interview schedule tracker in Airtable. You can extend this by adding some conditions, formula. You can also use Zapier to this type of skeleton and extend this further.